sent for me, Your Majesty?
Oh, Your Majesty is reading the Bible.
Ah, Mrs. Anna, I think your Moses shall have been a fool.
Moses?
Moses. I think he shall have been a fool. Here it stands written by him that the world was created in 6 days. Now, you know and I know that it took many ages to create world. I think he shall have been a fool to have written so. What is your opinion?
Is that why Your Majesty sent for me at this hour of the night?
That is not reason, but first I wish to discuss Moses. Now, how am I ever to learn truth if different English books state different things?
Your Majesty, the Bible was not written by men of science, but by men of faith. It was their explanation of the miracle of creation, which is the same miracle whether it took 6 days or many centuries.
Huh. I still think your Moses shall have been a fool.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Now, was there something else?
Take letter.
A letter? Now?
Now, when else? Now is all his best time. Take letter to Mr. Lincoln of America, who is very scientific ruler.
Very well, Your Majesty.
From Pramihamungut. By the blessing of the highest superagency in the world of the whole universe, the King of Siam, sovereign of all tributary countries adjacent and around in every direction, etc., 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 do you not have any respect for me? Why do you stand over my head? I cannot stand all the time. And in this country, no one's head shall be higher than kings. From now on in presence, you shall so conduct like all other subjects.
You mean on the floor?
All subjects do so.
I'm very sorry. I shall try my best not to let my head be higher than Your Majesty's, but I simply cannot grovel on the floor. I couldn't possibly work that way or think.
You are a very difficult woman.
Perhaps so, Your Majesty.
But you'll observe, Kerr, that head shall never be higher than mine. When I shall sit, you shall sit. When I shall kneel, you shall kneel, etc., etc., etc.
Very well, Your Majesty.
Is promise.
Is promise.
Good. To His Royal Presidency of the United States in America, Abraham Lincoln, etc., you fix up. It has occurred to us. You see, it has occurred to us that if we shall be sending you several pairs of young male elephants to be turned loose in forest of America, we are of opinion that after a while they shall increase in number, and inhabitants of America shall be able to...
Your Majesty.
Well?
I don't think you mean pairs of male elephants.
How can I make letter if you interrupt? And inhabitants of America shall be able to catch and tame them, and use them as beasts of burden.
Only male elephants, Your Majesty?
You put on the details. Good night.